What's happening, people? Today we have a battle against the best princess. Now this is a UU battle. That's something new for me. I don't typically do other tiers. I mostly stay in OU, but this time we have a UU battle because you know, my man Best Princess talked me into it. So I am using some new stuff. This team I just threw together. I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to use a couple of these Pokemon like Gliscor and Infernape. Infernape is one of my top all-out most favorite Pokemon. And I think my most favorite Pokemon are like Emolga, Escavalier, Zork, Laios, Greninja, and Infernape. I think all in order, those are my almost all favorite Pokemon of all time. So there's that. little fact about me. But yes, Laryntis is a kind of Pokemon, I don't know, I like his design. I just don't like the Pokemon itself. I wish this Pokemon had something like chlorophyll, in my opinion. I think that would be very, very cool on this Pokemon. But it doesn't get chlorophyll, and it's slow. I really wish it got chlorophyll with that its exclusive move that it has. I don't know why they gave it Leaf Guard, man. It's such a terrible ability. I really wish it had chlorophyll. But outside of that, really, this team is pretty lit. I kind of just put together, I just threw a bunch of random shit. But his team is probably something, his team looks try-hardish in UU. No doubt about it. Scizor and Rotom? Oh, come on, man. But anyways, let the battle begin. So, Best Princess, time to beat your ass again. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, he's going to lead off with Scizor. I'm going to lead off with my Masquerain. I left my Masquerain trying to stab my Sticky Web. I don't know what he was going to lead off with, but if he left the Scizor right here, I was going to be intimidated. Get what I did there? I intimidated him, but he intimidated me instead because he potentially has Sword Dance and he could sweep my team. So just because since I intimidated him, I'm thinking it's alright for me to switch into my Gliscor, but I don't want him setting up a potential Sword Dance and just wrecking my shit. So what I'm going to do is switch directly into my Gliscor as he goes for knockoff. Now that sucks. I really wish I could have, well, him revealing that he has knockoff reveals that he's a defensive Scizor, but that's kind of really annoying how he knocked off my Choice Band, because I would have done so much more damage with my Gliscor against this Rotom. I would have done half to it, but unfortunately he's gonna knock off my Choice Band. My Gliscor has no item now, and what I'm gonna do is switch into my Infernape, predicting his Will-O-Wisp. So that's what I'm talking about, real skill right there, bitch. I was gonna burn something. No, you ain't burning nothing. No, Infernape is up in this bitch. That's such a risky play, but I did it because I knew for a fact he was going to do it. Now what he's going to do is reveal that he has Protect, which is really annoying. So that's his turn. That's basically his method of recovery, because he just gets a turn of leftovers. I'm not gonna say that's too weird, because in 5th gen I think that was a thing, running Protect. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do now is actually go for the U-turn, because I know for a fact he's gonna switch out, not wanting to take a close combat for me. He doesn't know if I'm banded. He doesn't know if he doesn't know anything about my Infernape. He thinks I have something planned. So what I'm gonna do is go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out. I was most likely thinking he was going to switch into Primarina, so I didn't want to go for Himbar Ice right there in that moment. So he is going to actually switch into his Gliscor, which is cool. Next time I catch him with a Scizor with my Infernape, I can most likely go for Himbar Ice, predicting him to switch into his Gliscor, because he thinks that Gliscor is a answer to my Infernape, but it isn't. I'm going to show him that very, very soon. But right here, I am going to go for the U-turn, switch into my Mamoswine to set my Stealth Rocks, as he is going to switch into his Rotom. Now this Rotom is going to be annoying. I know for a fact. It kind of walls or counters a lot of my Pokemon and then just checks them. Like my Infernape, it can take any one hit. My Mamoswine, it can take any one hit. My Gliscor, yeah, like a bunch of my Pokemon get shit on by this Rotom. But right here, he is going to make plays of his own. He is going to go for the Volt Switch, predicting me to switch out. So I lose my Focus Sash with my Masquerain. And what he is going to do is switch into his Sceptile. Now, I can easily take this Sceptile on. If it's running the standard UU set, I can easily counter it with my Muck. That's actually why I have this Pokemon on my team, my Muck. I have it in here for this specific reason, and also because of Megalaios. No, Megalaios, no. Laios itself, Mega Sceptile, and I'm not sure what else. Some fairies types, like I'm saying maybe Sylveon, stuff like that. But right here, he is going to actually go for the Dragon Claw, which is going to that's going to give me the worst case scenario right here, because now since he's physical, he potentially has Earthquake, and he could potentially kill me as well. So that's going to be very, very unfortunate if he kills me right here. But what I'm actually going to do is go for the Poison Jab. I would have gone for knockoff, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I have no reason not to really just Poison Jab right here. I do have the Black Sludge instead of the Salt Vest. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's right. I have this. I have a Low Muck on this team as well because of his Primarina. Okay, yeah, Primarina. That's the other reason why I have this Pokemon. I should have the Assault Vest though, if I'm going to have it take on Primarias though, because that Pokemon is extremely stupidly strong. But right here, I am going to switch directly into my Gliscor. I see is going to actually go for the Earthquake. Now this this Gliscor has Toxic. He's been using this Gliscor like every game. I swear. Like when I was battling him, every OU match he will have this Gliscor. Every UU match he would have this Gliscor. It's pretty. I don't know. I guess he loves this Pokemon. It's pretty annoying what he does. It's just Toxic, Protects, Earthquakes, and that's about it. He has knockoff on it too, I think, or the Fog. But right here, I am going to just go for Liquidation. He has no real switch-ins into me. I really wish I had my Choice Band, dude. If I had my Choice Band right about now, I would just blow something back right now. But he is going to switch into his Juvia, the Fairy Tail references, the Primaria, Juvia. I kind of like her. I don't know. The only character I like from the anime is probably just... Well, I'm probably going to get so much... It's cliche, but I just like Natsu and Ursa. I just like those two characters only. That's cliche of me and pretty standard. That's like saying your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu only because it's the mascot. But it's just my opinion. I just like those two characters. But anyways, he's gonna switch. He's gonna go for the Hydro Pump with his Primarina as I switch it to my Lamarrantis. Now I predicted this. I knew for a fact he was going to predict me. I knew he was going to predict me to switch into my Lone Muck. Because he wanted maximum damage output on my Muck to 2-hit KO it. I knew he was going to go for Hydro Pump, so I switched into my Lurantis, predicting him to go for Hydro Pump. And so now he's forced to switch out. That was such a risky play on my part. I had no idea if he was going to predict it or not, but I guess I got it right. So now what I'm going to do is set my Sun, which is a bit of a... I don't know. I don't know why oh, that's right. I set up my Sun because I'm prepared to Flare Blitz his entire team. That roam is annoying. Once I get my, I guess my Masquerain on the field to set up Sticky Web and then set up my, so actually, yeah, all elements are put together now. The Sun is up, the Stuff Rocks are up, and soon I need to set up my Sticky Web, and after that, I basically 2-hit KO his entire team. Nothing can live ahead. And that's also why I have Mamoswine and Gliscor on this team, actually. I wasn't thinking about it when I built this team, but somehow I did. So, I put Mamoswine and Gliscor on this team just to take on Hippowdons that are basically the only threat to my Infernape. But right here, he is going to switch back into his roam. I was thinking about roam when I built this team. But I am going to go straight for the Icicle Crash, and this is going to do so much damn damage to be a resisted hit. So, that's going to do almost... I'm saying about 30 or 35% to him. So now what I'm going to do is switch out into my Masquerain, because I don't care if he Hydro Pumps. If he Hydro Pumps, actually he potentially misses, and he probably won't kill my Masquerain because the Sun is up. But I do have use for my Mamoswine because of the Ice Shard and because of that Mega Sceptile in the back. And my Mamoswine can also sweep his team if this roam gets out the way. So what I'm going to do now is, what he is going to do is go for the Protect, which is going to give me my opening to set up my Sticky Web. Now that was a good play. I didn't know, actually yeah, that was a good play, because now his Infernape, his Scizor, his Primaria, all those Pokemon are grounded, and they all help me in I just stutter and shit. They all help me. Let me get my words together. What the fuck am I doing? So yes, everything is set in motion now. His Scizor and Permear are slower than my Gliscopod, so I can take them on. Not only that though, but his Sceptile is also slower than a lot of my other Pokemon as well, like my Infernape, so I can check it. And not only that though, this Permear is gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz on this thing. And what do you know? This fucking thing is going to die. Sun boosted Life Orb. I'm in the Infernape, the god of all Pokemon. Get up out of here, bitch.
Take this!
Yes, get up out of here. Get up out of here and die, bitch. Yes. Be gone with your bitch ass. Okay, so that's over with. The Permear is dead. The Sun is going to end in a couple turns, but right here he is going to switch into his Gliscor. This is his only best attempt of taking me on, but unfortunately for him, I was prepared. So I am going to hit him up with the Hammer Ice. This shit is definitely going to kill him, because I'm Life Orb, and Infernape is a god. Get up out of here, bitch. So there we go. That's another dead Pokemon. So now the Sun is going to end now. And here is where I fuck up. Actually, not yet, but here's when I'm about to fuck up. He's going to switch into his Infernape. This reveals he has priority on this thing because he knows I'm faster. And I can just kill him with a close combat. So I don't know what he's doing. His best chance right now is to switch into Roam and protect with it in order to potentially live a hit. That's his best chance. But right here, switching into this Infernape, it screams he has priority. But unfortunately, what I'm going to do with my dumb ass is switch into my Infernape. No. At first, I do predict him to have a priority move on this Infernape, so I'm thinking he has Mach Punch. But he goes for the Infernal Overdrive, and it actually is going to kill my Alolan, so I'm thinking he's Infernal Overdrive with probably Flare Blitz maybe? I don't know. He's going to kill my Alolan right here, which is going to get obliterated. Now what I'm going to do is switch into my Gliscopod, and I'm going to go for Aqua Jet. Because I need this thing dead. So, this Infernape is the only thing stopping my own Infernape from basically destroying his entire team. So what I'm going to do is go for the Aqua Jet, as he is going to switch into a Scizor. I could potentially 2-KO this thing. I know I will be faster than it because this is a defensive Scizor. Because he revealed he has knockoff. So what I am going to do is go for the Aqua Jet. It's going to do a tiny bit of damage. Now what I'm going to do is go for Liquidation. But unfortunately for me, he's going to activate my emergency exit, which is going to force my Gliscopod out of here. And the only other Pokemon I have to take this thing on is my Infernape, so what I'm going to do is switch into it. Now I'm going to make a mistake and stay in though with my Infernape, and that was a mistake I made. I should have never allowed my Infernape to take double this priority attack plus another one. I didn't even think the Bullet Punch would do that much damage actually. Like shit. Did more damage than I suspected. And that's the other reason why I didn't go for Flare Blitz right here. I went for close combat because I did not want him, I didn't want to hide the recoil. I knew he would Bullet Punch me, and I didn't want to risk the fact that he could bring me down in range of dying to a Flare Blitz plus Life Orb recoil. That's a big mistake on my part, but I put a Life Orb on my Infernape, but it actually did help me against that Gliscor. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to bank. I don't know why I did this. This was such a mistake. What I should obviously did was switched out into my Actually no, I don't need my Infernape. I guess that was okay. I thought he was potentially bluffing his priority attack, but he isn't. What I'm going to do now is switch to my Gliscopod on this Infernape and essentially kill it. But what I am going to do instead is actually make a god level play. I predicted him to switch into his Mega Sceptile, predicting me to go for Aqua Jet, so that way he can check me. But that's not what he's going to do. He's actually going to stay in with his Infernape and just allow it to die. Now, without this Pokemon, he has nothing to take on my Lurantis too much. I mean, he does with that Mega Sceptile, but like, I have a Mamswite in the back, and if it all comes down to that room, my Lurantis will win. So he'll be fucked. Because all I will have to do next, actually I don't know, because all I need to do right now is keep my Gliscopod alive and my Lurantis for his Rotom. So all I need to do right now is switch into my Mamoswine and allow it to die. Switch back into my then switch back into my Gliscopod, go for a first impression, and then have it all come down to his Rotom and my Lurantis, and I'll obviously win. Even if he burns me, I'm fine. But what I am going to do here is make a foolish mistake. I'm going to switch into my... Not only that, he's going to make a foolish mistake. I have no idea why he did this, but he did it. He's going to go for Swords Dance and basically kill my Lurantis, as I'm going to stay in. I had a brain fart. I have no idea what the hell I was thinking. I would have won this game. He doesn't have Pain Split on his Rotom. All he has is Protect. All I have to hit that. I have max attack on this Lurantis too. So I'm Animate. I could just 2-KO his Rotom at the range that it was in. So I have no idea what I was thinking. Why did I do this? Why? Now I lose. my Mamoswine in the back cannot touch his Rotom. My Gliscopod will die to a Volt Switch. I don't know what I was doing. And I can't first impression his Rotom either because he has Protect. So I don't know why I did this. I don't know why. I lost. I allowed my Lurantis to die when I could just switch into my... All I need to do was switch into my Mamoswine, let it die, switch back into my Gliscopod, go for first impression. He switches into his Rotom, he dies. If he stays in with his Sceptile, he loses. Like, I don't know. I allowed myself to lose this game because of that brain fart. I don't know what I was thinking about or why I wasn't thinking clearly in this moment when I was making such great plays. I don't know why I throw away this game. So, I'm gonna lose here. My only best bet now is to keep flinching him with Icicle Crashes, which we already know that's not gonna happen. So I basically lose. All he needs to do right now is just Protect Stall me now, and that is what he's going to do. I allow myself to lose. I don't understand. All I need to do was keep my... Oh my god. I allow myself to lose. Like, what the hell? Why did I do this? Why? So that's basically the game. Nothing else is basically going to be happening but just me trying to deal with this Rotom. I mean, there's no point. I mean, I should have just ran at this moment. I told myself that it's because of me losing my Infernape that I lost this game, but the truth is, it wasn't. All I needed to do was just switch into my Mamoswine against that Sceptile, allow it to die, switch back into my Gliscopod, use first impression, something else dies. If he switches into the Rotom, he gets my first impression. I would just switch out of my Gliscopod, switch back into my Lurantis, allow my Lurantis to die, and first impression his Mega Sceptile. Either my Gliscopod was going to win this or my Lurantis, but I did not. I was not thinking, and I lost. So that is going to be a game. Little shit like that can really affect you. I don't know what I was thinking about at that time. I guess I was distracted. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what happened over me in that moment. So I'm gonna take the L. That's gonna be game. Very fun game. I'll probably battle Best Princess probably some other day. Soon in the future. I just gotta get back to streaming and stuff and get my life in order. But anyways guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. And that'll be it. Peace.